Heyo, welcome to NinjaBill Reviews, and today Heyo, welcome to NinjaBill Reviews, and today we're going to be taking a look at the Transformers log. Heyo, welcome to NinjaBill Reviews, and today we're going to be taking a look at the Transformers Legacy Voyager class Autobot Blaster and Eject, and there they are right there, waving hi at you. Hi there. And look, let me preface this review with this. I was totally going to pass on this guy. Absolutely, totally going to pass on this guy. Didn't want him. I have the Titans Return version, and I like that version. The reason is scale. Okay, scale is in the eye of the beholder. However, the G1 toy was a very tall toy when it came to all the other toys. So he was tall. The others were much shorter than him, you know. And yes, in the cartoon, that wasn't the thing. And for a lot of people, cartoon is king, and scale is king. But, you know, when you're talking about scale, are you talking about toy scale, or are you talking about cartoon scale? Most people, 90% of fans, talk about cartoon scale. For some toys, I like toy scale. So, you know, it's half of one, dozen of another, etc., etc. But anyway, I was going to pass on this guy because, again, I'm quite happy with the Titans Return version. And I'm going to be keeping the Titans Return version. And I'll probably keep this one as well. I don't know. It's up in the air. But anyway, here we are. And real quick, I also got this on a really, really good price for $19.99. And why I got it for that price, I'll show you right now as we take a look at the box. First, this box was in the clearance aisle, okay? And the reason why it was so cheap is you can probably see a bit of it there, but look at that. Look at that. That was like that. I mean, that's a deep, deep cut. It ain't even in the cardboard in the back there. I mean, my guess is whoever was opening the cases got a little overzealous, and I'm not sure what's going on, but yeah, this is why he was sitting in the clearance aisle. So this is the back of the box. Go ahead and scan that if you want. And that gives you, you know, his information, his bio and whatnot. So go ahead and scan that. 20 steps to go from robot to cassette mode, or vice versa. You have eject, which takes 8 steps. And, you know, I really like these guys. I do. There you go. There's a little image there. It says all about Blaster, Transformers. Nice image going on the side of the box there. Same on the front going on there. I missed the clear plastic window, okay? Takara Tomy, Generations, Transformers, Legacy going on there, Voyager class. There's the artwork on the other side of the box going on there. So pretty cool stuff going on, and once again you saw all that. So get rid of that clunk, and this is the instruction sheet, so you can take a look at that. And there you go. And if you want to pause that to use it, go right ahead. Here is the other side. There you go. So yep, shows everything he comes with and how you can store it. Pretty cool stuff indeed. So get rid of that. He goes bye-bye, and we'll bring him back in, and we'll quickly clean him up and take a look at him, because I do like this guy. You know, I'll be honest here. Even though I'm keeping the Titans Return version, this is probably, without a doubt, the best official blaster we've ever gotten, in my opinion, and many others. This is the end-all, be-all. This is the one to own, and for good reason, because it's really, really well done. It's just, I can't argue with the results here. I mean, you know, some people argue that there's not enough paint on here. Some people argue, you know, that these shouldn't have been made of clear plastic, you know. But all in all, looks pretty good. And before we start taking a look at him, I'm going to move him out of the way, and we'll look at the accessories. And I do consider eject to be an accessory, but here is the rifle. it's just done in this black clear plastic. We'll zoom in a little bit. There you go. Really well done. I like it. Blaster's rifle was never very colorful to begin with, so you know, black plastic works. And of course, it comes with eject, and here he is. Got some gold going on there. Not a lot of it. There's the back. And to transform him, we'll just go ahead and get that out of the way. Pull up the head, turn him around, and you're done. There, no. Go ahead and pull out the arms. I just like to swing those out and then flip them out like that. Swing that out the other way. Boom. Get that done and out of the way. Go ahead and swing these down on this joint out here. Fold those around. Same thing on this side. Fold that around. Boom. Swing that around there. Ugh, that joint's really tight on mine. There you go. And this is eject. And he's just this tiny little robot. Zoom right on in there. There you get a good look at that mug. Some light blue eyes. Orange. Gray helmet. Again, this clear blue plastic. Gold right there. Gray. More of that clear blue plastic. Lots of molded details on it though. There's his fists. You can see him there. Molded in. Does have supports on the side. You can see straight through to the front there. You've seen the finger there. So, you know, there is that. You know, some people might not like that, but, you know, hey. But once again, there is a port on his wrist that you can use if you so feel like it to attach something. I'm guessing, you know, there are probably already third-party, you know, add-on kits out there for this guy. So, hey, there you go. Focus, camera, focus. There you go. But again, he's got lots of molded details. Not much to really speak about, though. Go ahead and set those off to the side. We'll zoom back out and talk about this guy. And I like him. I like him. We'll zoom in. Nice blue eyes, silver face, silver up there on his head crest. Otherwise done in red plastic. There you go. So, nice head sculpt. I like it. I like it. You get some tiny bit up. You get some down. You get some side-to-side action going on that one. So, you know, not too bad. Not too bad. Zoom out here. Yellow. Nice. I wish the Titans Return had that, but you know what, with that base gimmick, they didn't. But yeah, I like the clear smoke plastic going on here. You just push this to open it up. And it's got some molded details in there, as you can see. Nice molded details. Some black in there. Just mostly black and red. Some red on that gray. Now, most people forget to turn these around. I'll talk more about that as we go. But yeah, these do turn. And most people forget to turn them around for the alt modes and robot modes, but they do turn around. See that? So, there you go. Pretty cool. Some black on there. Most of this will show up in the alt mode. Again, tons of molded details. Tons of molded details. So, and once again, by pushing that, you can just take the eject when he's all folded up, stick him in there, and you know, he just opens up just fine. And once again, do that. So, all in all, pretty good. Pretty good. Let's do a quick size comparison here. Stop shaking. Stop shaking. And here he is with said Titans Return version. Well, actually, we'll move that around here. We'll back this out a bit more. There you go. And I'm still keeping this guy. I'm still keeping this guy. Because, again, I like that he's really, really tall. Toy scale, okay? Everybody else will probably disagree with me, and that's fine, all right? Scale's in the eye of the beholder, all right? So we all have our own image, so to speak, of what scale is. I like this because it's more, you know, toy scale accurate to other bots. So that's just me. But anyway, I'm still keeping this guy. I like this guy a lot. I like this guy a lot too. And there's no denying in every way possible, conceivable, you know, this guy is just better than this guy. In every way conceivable, this one is better. You'll get no argument from me. I'm not going to even argue that point. So there you go. We'll get that out of there. You know, by the way, they can't share each other's weapons. So, you know, quick comparison. This is the Legacy. This is the Titan's Return. So you can see that one is larger than the other. One is slightly longer than the other. And they can share the weapons. Like if you want, you know, you can put the Legacy rifle right there. You know, hey, that's cool. The Legacy one can hold the Titan's Return one if you want a larger cannon for him. You know, you can do that because the original Blaster toy had a huge rifle, a huge one. So, you know, hey, if you wanted to swap them out, you sure could do that. You could totally do that. I hate these wrists on that guy. That's one of my complaints. We'll get around to it, though. So, get that out of there. Get those out of there. And we'll talk about articulation. I already talked about the head. Shoulders will go all the way around. It's a nice tight joint on mine. Go out that far. Do have a bicep swivel. It's on a mushroom peg. So, you do have that. Turns all the way around. Boom, elbow will go above 90 degrees, which is just fine. No wrist swivel, which is disappointing. Come on, Hasbro. Even the Titan's Return one had a wrist swivel. I mean, you know, so, you know, disappointing. Or did it? I can't remember if it did or didn't. I don't think it did, actually. But anyway, could have used a wrist swivel. I don't like the fact that it goes, you got some outward movement like that. Some inward movement, you know, if that's your thing, you know, I suppose if that serves you for pose, hey, you got it. Does have a waist swivel. Legs will kick out that far, go forward that far, and if you move that butt flap out of the way, go back that far. So pretty good on a universal joint, as you can see there. This thigh joint is on a mushroom peg, so you get that. And the knees on mine are really, really tight, but you get 90 degrees out of that. Ugh. So, and the toes, you'll get some down. You get some up. So that's pretty cool. And you get a nice deep rocker. So, got a lot of posability out of this guy. Certainly a little bit more than the Titan's Return. But again, I'm just keeping it for scale. So, yeah. Really, really cool. I dig this guy. I dig this guy. Again, there's no argument from me that could possibly convince anyone that this is not better than any other version, because officially speaking, this blows everything else out of the water, except for, again, in my opinion, scale. And I keep talking about that. The 12 minutes, let's move on. So, transform this guy is pretty simple. You're going to go ahead and flip out those fists. Go ahead and flip that out. Turn the waist around. Go ahead and flip those to the side like this. Oh, before I do that, go ahead and flip these around. Boom. Flip these around. Boom. So you got that. Make sure the feet are level. Fold them up so they're just like that. Then what you're going to do is you are going to take this hatch, open it right up, flip that head in, close that up. Now, some people have already reported breakages of that, and I don't see how, unless they're just really trying to yank it open. I don't see how. Go ahead and flip this panel open. Flip this panel up, all the way up, just like so. Make sure it's level with this over here. Do the same thing on this side. Flip this out, flip this up, make sure that's nice and level, going on there. Turn this like this. And what you're going to want to do is, oh yes, I always forget this step. Flip this up like so, and then turn this like that. So it sits just like that. I always forget that step. So once again, turn this, mine's really tight as you can see. Flip that around, flip that around. So there you go, because that is going to live inside that cavity there. Go ahead and flip this up, and it should all sync, you know, together somehow, some way, by work of magic. Come on, and you're going to see a tab there. There is a slot, or a tab there, and a slot there, which will all this will go together. On mine, everything fits in really, really snugly. So there you go. That did it. That did it. Gonna go ahead and leave that out for now. Flip this around and do this one more time. Again on that really tight knee joint. There we go. Tab that in securely. You're going to see some slots there, some tabs there. Go ahead and close that. Tab those in. Finally, what you're going to want to do, if you want that handle to be up, because you can leave it just like this if you want to, go ahead and pull that, peg it. There's a peg, there's the port. And you can store his weapon, by the way, in his robot mode. I forgot to mention you can store them here. Store the weapon there, or there, or there, or on these. If you wanted, you had options. You can do the same thing here in that. But anyway, we'll flip these up. Flip these up. Rotate them on a mushroom joint. Is right there. Rotate them. This tab will go into that slot right there. And you have your blaster complete in his blaster, ghetto blaster mode. And yeah, I like him. I like him a lot. He looks cool. He looks cool. It'd be nice if these knobs turned, but you know, that's okay. Still got that going on there. Very nice. That's why you rotate the speakers so they're facing outward. But nice if there's some color in there, but they're kind of going for the tune look here. So, you know, pretty cool all in all. There's the top. There's the bottom. There's the back. And again, you can swing this down, so to speak. If you don't want it there at all, you can just, you know, fold it away. So, pretty cool. And, of course, you can take, this is a rifle, and, you know, stick it on there. You want it sort of like an antenna look. You can do that using that port right there. Now it looks like he has an antenna. So, put this one over there, and now he has an even larger antenna. And he has two of them. Why not put them over there? There you go. Still have two more antenna. Pretty cool. I dig it. I dig it. And of course, you can use that to put eject in. Let me quick transform him. And hey, presto changeo, just like that. You know, here he is. And you can slot him in there just like so. Slot him in there. I said slot him. That's why an arm wasn't completely straight. Slot him in there. And it'll sit in there just like so. Close that up. Open that up. Close it up. Open it up. Close it up. Open it up. Close it up. All you want. So yeah, I like him. Lots of molded details. Some black paints going on there. I like it a lot. I like it a lot. Very cool. Very cool. And like I said, in almost every way, he really, really is just better than Titan's Return. Speaking of the Titan's Return, we'll set that over there. Drop this camera down. Boop, and I do a quick comparison. And here is the Titan's Return version. And yeah, I mean, I think they both look good. I've never understood why the gaps, if they couldn't have done something for these gaps here, or what the heck that slot was right there for. I've never understood that either. But moving on, this is a comparison between these two, and I like this scale. I just do. I like it. To me, toy accurate scale, toy scale works for me. So, you know, hey, we're moving on. But yeah, so, you know, it's obviously Titan's Return is much bigger, but he looks much better. So, getting him out of there and moving right along. So, this has been my look at the Transformers Legacy Voyager class Autobot blaster with eject. And yeah, I really, really like this guy. If you don't have him yet, I highly recommend picking him up. You won't be disappointed. So far, I haven't really heard any major QC issues. Again, some people have been complaining about this panel, you know, being broken. But I don't see how, unless you're forcing it. I honestly, I don't see how. So, I don't see how, unless you're forcing it. Unless you're really yanking on that, I don't get it. Maybe they're not pulling out, because there's this. So you open it up, and you'll feel sort of a thoop in place. And if you pull a little bit more, there's a secondary position, and that's how you know you got space. You know, you've done it right. So, yeah, I suppose you could turn the head around if you wanted, but, you know, either way, that'll close up and be just fine. And yeah, anyway, thanks for watching. Thanks for listening. Make sure you check out my playlist. Please click the subscribe button. Click the bell icon to stay up to date. If you feel like, you know, donating to the channel, click that Patreon link below and support my channel. Everything helps to help my channel grow, you know, keeps me coming back with more videos. So, above everything else, be good to be bleh, no English, guys. I'm telling you, tongue-tied. Be good to each other.